Zimbabwe, Arhari, and look at the grocery store. They got a grocery store.
What? Of course we have grocery stores.
It don't smell bad.
What do you mean by that?
Bad. Look at that. Look at all that meat over there. Look at that. They got the sodas. They got a grocery store.
Why are you the way that you are?
Tiffany Haddish once again embarrassed herself on the internet. Let's talk about it. Tiffany Haddish already doesn't have a good history. She's known to be very messy, not funny or whatever. But now she posted a video on social media stating that she was in Zimbabwe in a grocery store. And she was so admired by the fact that a country like Zimbabwe in Africa would be so developed to have a grocery store. But now a lot of people are coming for her. I'm going to post those videos and I'll be back with my commentary.
The video and she's like, oh, I'm in Zimbabwe and they got a grocery store. They have a grocery store. And the way she's saying it is like she's surprised that they have a grocery store and it's actually nice in the inside. Like, girl, I never found Tiffany Haddish to be funny. She always just seemed very cringy and weird. And then she's like, yeah, they got a grocery store and it's beautiful in here. Are you surprised that there are supermarkets in Africa? That's what it sounds like. I didn't even find that shit to be funny. Like, I never find nothing about her to be funny. But it's just like, what was your point?
I need somebody to write the manufacturer and let them know, or let him know, that the product that he gave us, known as Tiffany motherfucking Jezebel Michelle Haddish, is completely fucking flawed. Because there's no way in holy hell that she took her black ass to Africa, went to a fucking grocery store, to hopping and skipping and jumping around. Like, she didn't know that those motherfuckers had a grocery store. Like, what rock did you crawl from under where you think that you're gonna go to the motherfucking motherland and then you're gonna have a grocery store? Like, make it make sense. I feel like she played in our faces, because what the fuck you mean? Like, what? It's literally the motherland for a fucking reason, and you thought that you would come on Beyonce's fucking internet, popping that hot shit, looking dumb as fuck, skipping around that damn grocery store, looking like a kid in a candy store. Like, get fucking real, bitch. It's meat and produce and frozen fucking foods. I'm just a little sick of her. I feel like she's just trying to stay relevant at this point, and she just wants to be, she just wants the attention. But girl, stay the fuck over there. Don't come back. Matter of fact, can we get a redo, manufacturer? Because I think you left out a couple of screws.
Now, do not comment, oh my gosh, Americans, because it's not Americans. It's Tiffany Haddish. Do not generalize. But look what Tiffany Haddish did.
Now, you know it's bad when African Americans are not even trying to claim Tiffany Haddish. It's so bad that nobody's trying to claim her because, I don't know, she actually is part Eritrean. And I believe she was born here and her father is Eritrean. But yeah, everybody's coming for her. Africans, African Americans. I'm like, everybody's like, girl, like, why are you so ignorant? Now, I know she probably didn't mean any harm. She was probably like just excited or showing like, yeah, you see, this is the motherland. They have this, they have that. But it's just kind of cringe because for someone with her money, with the amount of money she has, with the amount of resources she has, we would expect someone her level to at least be somewhat more educated, you know. I just don't know. It just kind of rubs people the wrong way, that type of excitement. Like, I know that it is not coming from a place of malice. It's not coming from a root evil place. It's just coming from a very ignorant place. But a lot of people are frustrated because she has the resources, she has the money. Her father is Eritrean, so she should know the basics about the continent. Okay, so she would have the general idea of what to do or what not to do in public. Now, I don't know if she was just trying to be funny, she was just trying to be whatever, but a lot of people did not find that funny. I didn't find it funny, and I know that's for sure. Now, not only African Americans or people from the diaspora are calling her out, we have other Africans that are also upset because, of course, I would be upset. I mean, I'm African and I know that comes off as ignorant. So I'm going to post those videos and I'll be back.
This message is for Tiffany Haddish. Tiffany Haddish, the American comic, African American comic. I saw a video where she visited Zimbabwe and she seemed extremely shocked that in Zimbabwe there are shops, grocery shops, large grocery shops like America. I was very, very disappointed with her comments. Tiffany, I will not repeat your name again. Tiffany, I urge you to come to my country, Laughter Republic. You will see a country better than America. In fact, lots of African Americans are relocating to my country. Tiffany, you should not be surprised by what we offer in Africa. I don't know how to get hold of Tiffany. I know that she hooks up with, what's his name? That short one, Kevin Hart. If she gets this message, or if there's anyone who knows her, tag Tiffany Haddish. The name is President Okonjo of Laughter Republic. I was really shocked that you were shocked that we had grocery stores in Zimbabwe. Come to Laughter Republic. I will show you bigger grocery stores than the ones that you have in America. I look forward to hearing.
They got a grocery store. It's beautiful.
The sad part is she's 100% serious. She's actually genuinely shocked. There are grocery stores and things are refrigerated and things are packaged. She actually is shocked that Africa, the entire continent, it's not as underdeveloped as she thought it was. And honestly, I can't even fault her, even though I don't like this lady. I can't fault her because America has done such a great job of convincing the people that live here that Africa is such a backward ass place that we're still living in huts. America has done such a great job of convincing people that the people that actually care about their natural resources and do anything to protect it and that are not just overdeveloping their countries are so backwards that we barely have any development in our countries. Girl, didn't you land on an airplane? Didn't you take a taxi to your hotel? Aren't you staying in a hotel? Why are you shocked that there are grocery stores in African countries? And I'm not a fan of how she says, Zimbabwe. Girl, get the fuck out of Africa. Leave African countries alone. Go away. No one actually wants you there.
One of the things that used to get me upset about Americans going to Africa is that they are amazed that we have normal, decent stuff. Like if you're in America or if you're in Europe, you will not be surprised. But then if you go to Africa and then you see them, you are amazed. What do you think Africa is? Do you think we are a bunch of animals? What do you think Africa is? Do you think there are just bushes everywhere and huts everywhere? No, grow up. Nigeria has high-rise buildings. Other African, and now Tiffany Haddish is surprised that there's a grocery store in Africa, bro. Come on now. Come on.
Y'all, let's talk about this tea. So Tiffany, she is in a grocery store in Africa. To be exact, she said she is in Zimbabwe. And so she was filming herself in the grocery store walking around. And it seems like she was shocked that there are grocery stores and stuff in Africa. So I'll let y'all take a
Hey y'all. So I'm out here in Zimbabwe, in Harare. And look at the grocery store. They got a grocery store. It's beautiful. It's beautiful in the grocery store. Look at these organic strawberries. This is what I love. They sell sugar cane and it was fire. They got the dates on deck. How much are these? $67.
This is the worst.
Now, imagine if the roles were reversed, okay? Imagine if an African person goes to America and starts showing the grocery stores and pretending and saying, oh my gosh, they have grocery stores in here. They have this in here. They have this in here. Wouldn't that just be like absurd? Right? That would just be weird. But that is because a lot of people just had that idea that Africa, first of all, Africa is a continent, not a country. For some people that literally don't know about this, Africa is a continent full of multiple countries, more than 50 countries, and it's so developed. I know that the media portray that Africa in general is so poor, is so this, is so that. I just need a lot of people to really educate themselves, really do their research. A lot of Americans, a lot of people in the first world country have the resources. You got the internet, you got books, you got everything. You got everything to learn. You can ask your African friends or your foreign friends. Just ask, so then you don't come off like Tiffany Haddish. And Tiffany Haddish is just a prime example of ignorance. When you're not educated, when you don't have just general knowledge about people and about countries, about cultures and things like that, you are going to come off as ignorant, and a lot of people are going to come for you. So I would say definitely do your research about the continent. Do not just be ignorant and do not just be consumed by that idea that Africa is so poor. I know on the movies that's all they show, the people that are hungry, the people that need the help, the people that need all of the, which I'm not denying that there's no poverty. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying we have just kind of like here in America, there's good and bad. There's the good side. There's New York cities. But there's never, on the TV, they never really show all of the bad sides about America. Like back home, I watched the videos about America. It was all like New York, Hollywood, all the glamorous stuff. But once I moved out here, I never knew about the problems that actually existed in this country until I came here. I never knew about the homeless population issue, which it was so like bizarre to know that a country like this will have this amount of homeless people. I never knew about the shooting. I never knew about the racism that could really, the police brutality and everything. I never really knew about that because the media portrays that image. So it's very important for us to really analyze how we consume things and how we interpret things, because we can be easily misled with the media, and how media portrays a certain people, a certain group of people. That's how they did with African Americans. Even in the movies, they portray them as this violent and all of that, but we know that this is not the truth. So I think, especially if you're Black, whether you're American or from the diaspora, it's very important to know whatever you're consuming. Make sure you do your research. Make sure you ask questions. Make sure you just take an extra look, so then you are not just easily persuaded and then don't come off as ignorant when it comes to things like this. I'm not saying that you're always gonna be knowledgeable about something. You can be definitely ignorant about something, right? You can be ignorant. We're not entitled to know every single thing, but one thing we need to absolutely know or have is general knowledge about people, cultures, and things like that. Especially if you go to a specific country, then just have the general knowledge about that specific country, the culture, and everything. Because if you don't, then you're gonna come off as Tiffany Haddish, just saying very blatant, ignorant things that could have just been prevented. Right? It could have just been prevented if she had just the general knowledge about things. So this creator shows a perfect example of how things look if the roles were reversed.
Y'all, I'm in United States, in Illinois, and I'm at the grocery store. It's so beautiful, y'all. It's so beautiful, y'all. Wow. Organic strawberries. Wow. Favorite one, y'all. Peppers. $10. The currency is different, but look a little expensive. Wow. It is so big. It's humongous. Wow. You better believe it. You better believe it. You better believe it. Chicago, USA. You better believe it. Wow. Wow. The meat section don't smell. It smells a little bit, but ooh, the grocery store.
Well. How the turntables.
So yeah, guys, this is just a prime example of how important it is to be educated. Make sure pick up a book, do your research, ask your friends, family, and stuff. Just ask general questions, especially if you're going to a different country. Make sure you research, so that you don't come off looking crazy like Tiffany Haddish. Now, I want to know what you gotta say, what you have to say in the comments down below. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you know when I post, and I will see you next time.